Good morning, you guys. Let's see, what does it say? Welcome. Okay, my name is Brook Armstrong, and today we're going to get it in. So I named this one 30-minute Quickie Powerful Flow because we are going to, do the things that we do all the time in yoga, but we're going to do them in a way that gets you strong, gets you flexible in a short amount of time. So that being said, modify when you need to. Maybe you come back to this video and do it again later to see where you progress, but just do your best. Take modifications, and I will show you the modifications as we get going. All right, I'm just gonna adjust the camera so you can see my feet. My little feeties, you gotta see my feet. Okay, come to the top of your mat. Standing, hands down by your side. Big toes touching, a little bit of space between your heels. Close down your eyes, let your arms hang out. Take some deep breaths in. And as you do, feel your spine elongate, feel your body kind of power up a little bit. Inhale, breath. As you exhale, let your spine continue to grow, but draw your low belly in. Inhale, breath. As you exhale, start to firm up your legs, firm up your buttocks, pull your pelvic floor up and in. One more just like that, big breath in. And then exhale it out. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Take a big stretch here, so take a moment to really pull up through your arm bones, bring your palms to touch one another, and then lean back. And then inhale up straight, exhale, lean to your left. Opening up your right side waist, push into your right foot. Inhale up tall. Exhale over to your right, stretching out through your left side waist. Inhale up tall. This time pull your elbows down towards your rib cages as you lean back and open up. Keep that belly firm, keep your pelvic floor engaged. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees as you go down, especially if you're practicing this first thing in the morning. Kind of wiggle your tush around. See if you can get into those hamstrings a bit. Woo! Feel those hamstrings from yesterday's run. Shake out your head, let your head hang out. And then turn it side to side like you're trying to touch your chin to each shoulder. And then let your head settle. Put your hands on the floor, bend your knees as much as you need to make the palms come flat. Step your feet back to a plank position at the top of a push-up. Now you're just going to hold this plank, really firming up your thighs. Think of how you were whenever you were standing in the plank, and really, or when you were standing, think of that body movement. So squeeze your thighs, squeeze your tush. You should still be in plank. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your tush, squeeze your pelvic floor. Press the earth away through your arms. Inhaling and exhaling. Make your face and your jaw soft. Your gaze is just a little forward of your hands on the floor. Hold steady and breathe for 5. 4, firm up that belly. Each exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Now put a soft bend in your knees and shift your hips back into downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward into plank. Exhale, shift back into down dog. Knees are softly bent. Inhale, forward plank pose. Exhale, shift back, downward facing dog. Forward plank pose, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out with those knees bent. 2 more times, forward into plank. Press it on back. 1 more time, forward into plank. And then press it on back. Raise your left leg up. Bend your left knee, open your hip up to the ceiling. Take a big side body stretch. Straighten your left leg out. Circle the ankle around at its joint, and then reverse the direction of your circle. Take a big breath in, sweep your left leg under your body, draw your knee into your nose. As you exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Look forward, inhale, breath. Exhale, step the right foot to follow. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale for a wide chair pose. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back, squeeze the arm bones strong. Inhale, sit as low as you can go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then exhale, forward fold. Keep your arm bones together. Now turn your upper body side to side to stretch out your biceps and your shoulders. Kind of like you were trying to look to the ceiling on the right and then look to the ceiling on the left. Your right and left leg might have to bend and straighten just depending on your hamstrings. And then release your hands down to the floor. Inhale and halfway lift. Pull your tailbone away from your back. Exhale, soften it on down. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull the chest forward even more strongly. And then exhale, soften it down. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulder blades glide away from the ears. And then exhale, softly down. Hands on the floor. Step back again. Plank pose. Fire up your thighs. Shift your weight forward. Breath in. Lower halfway down. Breath out. Push back up to plank. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. We have 4 more just like that. So forward into plank. Breath in. Halfway down. Breath out. Push back up. Shift it back. 3 more. Forward. Down. Press away. Back up. Here's the modification. Forward. Knees go down. Halfway down. Push back up. Lift. Last one. Forward. Knees or not. Down. Push away. And up. Raise your right leg up high. Bend your right knee. Open up your right side waist. Straighten your right leg out. Big circles through the ankle. Circles the opposite way. Bring your knee in toward your body as you draw your weight forward. Pull, pull, pull through your low belly. Knee comes in. Right foot steps in between the hands. Put a soft bend in your left knee. This time your left foot steps and touches your right foot, so toes touching. Sit low, chair pose, arms up by the ears. Hands to heart center as you exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, sit lower. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. 1 more big breath in. And then as you exhale this time, stand up all the way straight. Straighten the legs, reach the arms up on an inhale breath. Exhale, lean back. Inhale up tall. Lean to the right as you exhale. Inhale up tall. Lean to the left. Inhale up tall. Elbows towards the ribs. Lean back, open up, broaden through your collarbones. And then inhale, stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, find some length. Forward fold, exhale, plant the palms, step back into plank. This time take your knees almost to the floor, but don't let them lower. Hold steady and breathe. Fire up your core, low belly to spine. Your knees are bending, but the work is in the arms and in the core, not in the fronts of the thighs. So let the fronts of the thighs be soft. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now straighten your legs out. Shift forward, inhale. Halfway down, exhale. Push back up, plank, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Raise your left leg up. Big breath in. Left foot in between the hands. Coming into a lunge pose this time. So right heel stays up, arms reach up. Open the arms wide. Take your right arm behind your back. Let your left hand grab your right hand on the outside edge of your left hip. Now you have a little bit of a brace for your back. Square your hips forward and then open up your chest, lean back. 2, 3. These are breath, we're counting 4. And 5, inhale your arms up overhead. As you exhale, right knee almost touches the floor. Inhale, straighten it back out. Exhale, right knee bends. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, right knee bends. 2 more, inhale, straighten. Exhale, right knee bends. 1 more, inhale, straighten. Exhale, right knee bends. Now keep your right knee bent, put your right hand on the floor and left arm up. Right knee is bent so that the left hip is dropping down. The right knee is not on the floor unless you need to modify. Hold steady and breathe for 3. 2. 1 more. Now put your left hand on the ground outside of your left foot. Step your left foot back, plank pose. Shift your weight forward, breath in. Lower all the way to your belly, breath out. Let your toenails lie flat. Keep your hands put. Inhale for cobra. Use your back, not your arms for this one. Exhale, lay it back down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lay down. 1 more, inhale, cobra, and hold. Now, while you're in your cobra position, go ahead and press your arms as straight as you can. Pull your shoulders away from your ears and down into your back pockets. And then come up onto your knees, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. 2 more. 1 more big breath in. Full exhale out. Right leg up, big breath in. Step your foot in between your hands, raise up, lunge pose. Left hand comes behind the back on the outside of the right hip. Right hand grabs left hand. Square your hips to the front. Lean back, open up. Breathe and pause. Now your hands, think of like a Chinese finger trap kind of. You're really trying to squeeze the hands on the outer edge of that hip so that you're broadening through your collarbones more effectively. And the right elbow is pulling back. One more. Inhale your arms up tall. Exhale, left knee almost to the ground. Inhale, straighten her up. Exhale, knee almost down. Inhale, straighten. Push into your right heel as you're coming up. 2 more. 1 more. Now keep that left knee almost to the ground, left hand to the floor, right arm up. Keep the left knee bent. So this should fire up your right inner thigh a bit more to keep that back leg bent. Remember, your modification is to just put the knee down. Hold steady and breathe for 3, 2, 1 more. Right hand goes back to the floor. Step your right foot back. Shift the weight forward. Inhale, halfway down. Exhale, upward facing, downward facing. Inhale, breath. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 1 more big breath in and out. Now shift your weight forward into plank. Let your knees hover off the floor. Tap your right knee to your right elbow. Put your right toes back down. Left knee, left elbow, left toes back down. Right, left, right, steady and controlled. Left, right. I would be modifying this by just being on the knees, but continuing to do right and left. Use your low core and your obliques to get those puppies up to the elbows for 4, 3, 2, left leg should be last. And then lift it up, down dog. Bend the knees, look forward, inhale, breath. Travel to the top of the mat. Halfway lift and forward fold. Grab your elbows in this forward fold just for a moment. Shake out your head. Tip your tailbone up, up, up. 2 more. 1 more big breath in. Now release the hands down to the ground. Inhale and halfway lift. Exhale and forward fold. Bend the knees, chair pose. Hands heart center, exhale. Right elbow, left knee. Stay steady and breathe. Press the palms together. Even out your hips. Feel that you're not sticking one out in a direction more than the other. Inhale, face forward. Left elbow, right knee. Exhale. Breathe. Even out those hips. 2. 1 more. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Squeeze your inner thighs. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Inhale, face forward. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, face forward. Arms forward. Squeeze your inner thighs. Lower your butt down. Raise your legs up. Navasana, boat pose. Squeeze your inner thighs together. If you can straighten your legs, awesome, but not at the expense of your back rounding. Keep your back keep your back straight. Your hands can be behind your thighs to help you kind of navigate a nice long spine. And then when you're ready, you can reach your arms forward. 2. 1 more. Now slowly lower down into half boat. Heels are hovering, shoulders are hovering. 2, 3, 4. After 5, knees into the chest, let your head lay down. Hands behind your head. Now, just lay on your back for a moment with your hands behind your head and your elbows on the ground. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Now, when you lift your shoulders up off the floor, keep your elbows wide, just as wide as they were when you were laying down. Take your right leg up and then extend it down at a 45-degree angle. Take your left leg and tabletop it. And then right leg up and down as low as it can go. Up, down as low as it can go. You should be shaking. Shaking is good. No yanking on the head, but elbows wide, wide, wide. 3, 2, Last one, switch your legs. Left leg up, 45-degree angle. Right knee tabletop. Here we go. Up, all the way down. If your hip pops, internal rotation of your leg or external, play with both until you find that sweet spot where you're not popping anymore. You may need to decrease your range of motion. Yeah? Hold steady for 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Tabletop both knees. Curl your tailbone up off the floor and then set it back down. Off the floor, set it back down. Shoulders are still lifted. All I'm doing is lifting my tailbone up. Back down. Back down. Not using momentum. When the legs are straight, sometimes we end up swinging and using momentum. Keep those knees bent. Keep curling your tailbone up. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, curl it up. 8, squeeze your inner thighs. 7, shoulder blades up. 6, elbows wide. 5, 4, abs firing up. 3, 2. Last one. Now, hands behind the thighs. Cross your ankles. Rock and roll. Take enough rock and rolls until you have enough momentum to put your hands down and hop back to low plank. I'll show the modification for that. So ankles cross, hands plant, roll over the feet, step back, bend elbows. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg up. Left foot in between the hands. Warrior 1 on the breath in. Warrior 2 on the breath out. I'm going to switch feet just so I'm facing the camera, but you stay on the left leg. Arms go wide for warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Left arm overhead. Now straighten out your right leg. So remember, we're getting this in quickly. If you want to move more slow, go for it. But we've got to fit the stretches in with the work in order to get it done. So take a moment, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now bend the right knee back in. Take it back up to warrior 2. Inhale, breath. Bend your right knee, or your left knee a lot. Sorry guys, not your right knee. You're on your left leg. Inhale, reverse your warrior, lean back. Straighten out your left leg. Keep reaching through your fingertips. Open up the side waist more. Come up steady. Back to warrior 2. Hands to heart center. Turn up onto your right toes as you face back towards the front of your mat. Coming into lunge pose. Dive your upper body forward. Reach your arms back behind you like airplane wings. You should have this crazy long stance where you're almost to the front of your mat through your front leg, to the back of your mat through your back leg. Hold for 3, 2, 1 more. Inhale your arms up high, chest up high, lean back, open up. And then exhale, hands to the floor. Right foot steps in just a little bit. Left leg goes up to the ceiling. So now you're in like this, not quite standing splits, not quite down dog situation. So the hands are forward and the leg is up high. Come high up onto your left or your right toes. Take your left leg higher up into the air. Keep squeezing your leg up as high as you can get it. Take your gaze in between your thumbs. Take 5 hops. Try to balance. One more try. And then set your both feet down at the top of the mat. Open up your feet at distance. Turn the toes out. Hands to the heart center. Breathe. Press your palms together. Make your spine straight. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Hands on the ground. Straighten out your legs, turn your toes in. Now your feet should be the width of your mat. Sit your butt back like you're doing a chair pose. Reach your arms back behind you. Firm up your hamstrings. Feel those puppies helping to keep your bottom from touching the floor. Sit your weight into your heels. Hold steady for 5. 4, low belly to spine. Start to peel your chest away from your thighs. 3, 2, 1. Stand up straight. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, hands to waist. Press your hips forward and lean back. Open up through the front of the hip points. Pull your shoulders into your back body. Let your throat drop open. And then come up straight. Put your feet together. Inhale your arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, breath. Low plank position, hopping or stepping. Take it back and down. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right leg up into the sky. I'm going to switch sides. You guys don't. Step it through in between the hands. Warrior one. Inhale, breath. Hold steady. 2. One more breath in and out. Warrior two. Open up your body. Oh no. I hope that didn't pause, you guys. We should be on warrior two on the right leg. Inhale, reverse your warrior, lean back. Exhale, side angle pose. Left arm up over your head, pull through the side waist. Open up. Now start to straighten your right leg out. Deep breaths. 2. One more. Now start to bend back into the knee. Inhale yourself back up, warrior two. Exhale, warrior reverse. Start to straighten your right leg, keep pulling back through your right arm. Open up that side waist. Inhale, back up. Hands to heart center, turn up onto your left toes, face your right leg. Lean your body forward. Arms go back behind you. Your feet should be crazy long apart on your mat. If they're not, get them there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale the arms up. Lean back, open up the side waist. Exhale, hands to the floor. Close off some distance. Pull the left foot forward a little bit. Standing on the right leg, take the left leg up. Palms come out in front. Keep squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Move back on my mat a little bit. Squeezing that left leg up. Now raise up onto your left toe or your right toes. And then pull through your left leg and take a few hops. 5 times, try to balance. Keep your arms straight and strong. And then find forward fold at the top of the mat. Grab your elbows this time, hang out. Shake out your head. Two more inhales and exhales. One more. Hands on the ground, inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Root down through your strong legs to rise up. Hands to heart center, exhale. Now let's take tree pose, standing on the left leg first, okay? So tree pose can be kickstand, calf, or above the knee. The only rule in tree pose is that we don't put it on the knee, okay? So do your best. Palms come to the center of your chest because that helps you balance when you press your palms together. Now stay in tree pose with the lower half. Start to reach your arms up to the ceiling. Open up your arms into a V. Take your right hand down, your right hand down to the inner right knee. Lean over to your right, stretching through the left side waist. Bring it back up. Take your right knee forward. Set your right knee down. Nice, awesome. Do a little dance. And then let's switch sides. Here we go. Kickstand, maybe. Calf, maybe. Above the knee, maybe. All the same pose, all beautiful. Now slowly start to extend your arms up overhead. Take your arms into a V. Slowly take your left hand down inside your left knee, and then lean to the left, opening your right side waist. The slower you move through this, the more successful you will be. And then inhale your body up straight and tall, arm comes up, remember slow and steady. Hands come back down to the heart. Knee comes forward, foot sets down. Do a little dance. Okay guys, back to the top of your mat. 3 sun salutation Bs. Are you ready? Remember, modify as needed. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, take a breath. Low plank position, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Raise the right leg. Step it in between your hands. Warrior one. Low plank. Exhaling as you go down. Inhaling as you come into up dog. Exhaling as you come into down dog. Inhaling the left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhaling warrior one. Exhaling low plank. Up dog. Down dog. Bend your knees. Handstand if you got it. Woo. And then forward fold. Chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Low plank. Upward. Downward. Right leg up. Step. Warrior one. Low plank. Upward. Downward. Left leg. Step it. Warrior one. Low plank. Upward. Downward. Bend the knees, look forward. Travel. Chair pose. Forward fold. Last one, guys. Inhale, halfway lift. Low plank. Upward. Downward. Make sure this is the inhale, leg lift. The exhale, leg step. The inhale, warrior one. The exhale, low plank. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg. Step. Warrior one is an inhale breath. Low plank is an exhale breath. Upward inhale. Downward exhale. Bend your knees. Jump or step. Meet me in forward fold. Chair pose. Stand up tall. Woo. Shake out your wrists. Grab a drink of water. Whenever you're done getting your sip, sit down on your butt. I'm gonna check our time. Oh goodness, we're getting close. Okay, sit on your butt. Let me angle the camera down so that you can see my hips. So we're gonna stretch out your hips a little. Ooh. It's a good way to start a Thursday, right? Almost weekend. Right ankle on top of left knee. Rock side to side. So this is a little German kid that lives at the retreat center that I host a retreat every year in Costa Rica. And he's German, so he has a thick German accent. He's the cutest little thing in the world. And he said, in Germany, we call Thursday Whittle Friday. So guys, this is your Whittle Friday flow. Okay, now we've been here in moments, so we're going to take that left foot over and then sit up and take double pigeon. The shins stack here, so when you look down you should see a triangle of whatever surface is beneath you. You should not see your left leg. If you're up here, awesome, just be where you're at. If you're here, lean forward, maybe even lay yourself down. So since this is a quicker flow, we need to stretch both hips at the same time. Deep breaths in and out. We're also in the cooling stages, so allow that air to start making the blood pressure normalized, sending the life force, the prana, into all those tiny little spaces that it needs to get to from our energy pushing it around. Three more breaths. Two more. Now sit up tall, lean back, open up your legs, pa-chow! Switch sides. So now we have the left ankle on top, right foot down, windshield wipe side to side. Settling into that space. Sit up tall, walk your right foot to the left, stack your shins on top of each other. Just do your best, whatever you can do. If the shins are stacked, lean forward. If you're still way up here, then stay way up here. Maybe you take a hand and just gently nudge. Maybe you lean over so that you're still getting a nice stretch in the hips without having to come all the way down flat. You have to meet your body where you are. Instead of just giving up or thinking, I could never do this. A lot of that is mental, right? So I have a teacher, or had a teacher, one time, an Ashtanga yoga master, and I was in a class, and I was pretty practiced yogi at this time. I still couldn't get this like really difficult bind, and I just, never gonna get it. And so I'm sitting there doing my modified situation, and he comes around and just takes my shoulder and gently takes my hand and binds them together. So it was completely mental. My body could do it, but I didn't think it could, and I'd resigned to the fact that it never would, so I just didn't even have the mental capacity to go to that next space. So my point is a lot of it is mental, these limitations that we put on ourselves, physically, emotionally, mentally. You just gotta let that shit go, man. Do your best, meet yourself where you are today. All right, here we go, lean it on back. Again, chow your legs. Set them down, hands forward. If your back is rounding, you're staying upright, pushing into your strong arms, lifting your breastplate up as high as you can and flexing through your toes. If your back is not rounding, then you have permission to go from here all the way down if you'd like. If your back is rounding and you try to push too far, you're gonna hurt yourself in the long run, so it's not really worth it. Three more breaths. Dos más. Uno más. Roll back onto your butt bones, take your hands behind your thighs, slide your legs together. Turn your body, if you turn to face me, turn it now so you can lay down on your back. Plant your feet down, bridge pose, lift off. Walk your shoulders deep underneath you so you're getting a shoulder stretch. Press into your heel points. Three more. Two more. One more big breath in and out. Now set your bottom down, knees in, let them fall over to the left. Twist, take your right arm out to the right. Maybe your head turns to the right as well. Bring the head to the middle, take the knees out, big breath in. Knees fall to the right, head turns to the left. Now if you have time to stay for Shavasana today, I encourage you to. I did want to make this quick as advertised. So I'm gonna just sign off after we get through this little stretchy situation. But please take as much time as you need after this video. Bring your knees up, soles of feet, happy baby pose, rock side to side gently. Bring the feet together in happy baby pose, so kind of like reclined butterfly. Rock side to side, massage your kidneys. And then slowly extend the legs out, arms up overhead. Take one big long full body stretch. And then come into your Shavasana position. My name is Brook Armstrong. If you need any help, my Instagram is Brookie. Pop in my inbox, send me a message, let me know what you thought about the session today. Let me know if you have a wonderful Whittle Friday. Bye.